Hey guys, it's Morgan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about episode 6 and episode 7 of season 2 of And Just Like That. Now, if you haven't seen the episodes, there will be spoilers in this review, so stop watching if you don't want to be spoiled. So, here's my review of episode 6 and episode 7 of season 2 of And Just Like That. The girl interviewing Carrie about her book was really annoying and also really unprofessional, since she didn't even read Carrie's book before the interview. I mean, if you're going to interview someone, you should know what you're interviewing them about. So even though it meant that Carrie had to get a new computer, it worked out pretty well when her computer fell on the floor. It was also really nice to see how happy everyone was for Rock when the photos from their photo shoot came out. But I didn't blame Charlotte, Harry, and Anthony for how they reacted when Lily told them that she was ready to lose her virginity. It was funny when Seema asked Carrie if she would get a summer house with her, since they made it seem like a marriage proposal. I hope that we'll get to see Carrie and Seema at their summer house in a future episode, since I think that would be an interesting storyline. Miranda had a right to be upset when Che was doing their cameos while Miranda was trying to sleep. So it was good that Che agreed with Miranda when she said that she didn't deserve the way Che was treating her. But it was also obvious that they were going to break up. It was also funny when Carrie reunited with her old writing partner Karen, who now goes by Carrie, and Carrie had no memory of not showing up to a writing meeting that they had in the past. Even though I thought it was funny when Che was trying to get out of going to Widow's Con with Carrie because there was a snowstorm, it was nice that they still agreed to go. I was also really impressed that Lisa decided to walk to the event for her film, since her car service canceled on her because of the storm. But I also felt bad for her, since Herbert wasn't able to go to her event because he had his own event at the same time. So it was really sweet when Herbert showed up to Lisa's event, and you could tell that it meant a lot to Lisa when she saw him in the audience. I also thought it was really funny when Charlotte was sent on a wild goose chase to get Lily condoms. Since Maddie was making the audience at Widows Con laugh, I didn't blame Carrie for being worried about having to go after her. So she asked Che for a joke that she could tell, but that didn't work out. But the audience did end up applauding for Carrie after she read from her book. And Carrie reading from her book also affected Che deeply, and it also affected Maddie. Even though it was understandable why Steve was upset when he told Miranda that he wasn't moving, it was good that he apologized right away and told Miranda not to leave. And even though Miranda said she wasn't upset when she found out that Steve was sleeping with someone else, it was clear that she was, since she felt bad about cheating on Steve and was trying to make things easier for him, but he had already moved on. It was also clear that Miranda was not having a good day, since when she went back to Che's apartment, Che broke up with her. But it was also nice that Carrie's experience at Widows Con made her decide to send the email that she wrote for Aiden. I didn't blame Carrie for closing her computer when she saw that Aiden responded to her email. But it was really cute to see how excited Charlotte was when Carrie told Charlotte and Miranda that Aiden asked her to have dinner with him on Valentine's Day. I also didn't blame Miranda for not knowing what she was going to do on Valentine's Day, since she still wasn't sure how she identified after breaking up with Che. But when Miranda met Amelia, she was attracted to her and they set up a date. And I was hoping that it would go well, but it didn't. I didn't like how Herbert Jr. acted towards Lisa when he said that she embarrassed him when he was with his girlfriend Baxter at school. I think Lisa had a right to act the way that she did, since Baxter was being pretty touchy with Herbert Jr. And since Herbert told Herbert Jr. that Baxter and him could spend Valentine's Day at their apartment, since Lisa and Herbert weren't going to be there, I didn't blame Lisa for not liking that idea. but booby-trapping their bed so she could see if they had sex on it was pretty extreme. But Lisa had a right to be upset when she caught them in her closet because Baxter wanted to take a picture with one of Lisa's purses. And Herbert wouldn't defend Herbert Jr. because he knew that his son crossed the line. Even though it was understandable that Miranda was ignoring Che's calls, it made sense why Che was trying to call Miranda, since they had a box of Miranda's stuff in their apartment and they wanted to give it to Miranda because they were going to turn their apartment into an Airbnb. It was also really nice when Che helped the stray dog that ran past them and Carrie, and because of that, Che got their old job back. Since Anthony didn't have any employee from his bakery Hot Fellas to go on the Drew Barrymore show with him, it was good when Charlotte met the poet Giuseppe and he agreed to dress up like a hot fella and appear on the show. But since the appearance was a hit, I didn't blame Anthony for asking Giuseppe to work at Hot Fellas for a week, and he said he would pay him. And based on the promo for the next episode, it looks like something might happen between Anthony and Giuseppe. I understood why Seema was upset when Carrie and her went to get massages, but the place that they went to was only doing couples massages for Valentine's Day. But I still felt sorry for the woman at the front desk when Seema yelled at her. I mean, the woman did try to help them when she asked them if they could pretend to be a couple, but Seema wouldn't agree to that. I didn't blame Rock when they told Charlotte that they were done with modeling, but I understood why Charlotte was upset since she spent a lot of time scheduling meetings with agencies and also working on Rock's Instagram account. But when Charlotte and Harry were worried that Charlotte was having a stroke, I was hoping that she would be okay. But when they were told that Charlotte was actually high, it made sense, since Charlotte had eaten one of the brownies that one of Lily's friends had made, and there was obviously something in them. I watched the show with my mom, and she guessed that plot point the minute Charlotte ate a brownie. But I was really happy that this whole experience made Charlotte decide to accept the job offer from Mark Kasabian. I was hoping that Miranda's date with Amelia would go well, so I felt sorry for Miranda when it didn't. Since while they were kissing, Amelia stepped in her cat's litter box, and then she had to leave to get her sheets from the laundry, and Miranda had to wait in Amelia's apartment. So I was really proud of Miranda when she realized that she didn't have to stay and wait. I was worried that Miranda was going to run into Amelia while she was leaving, but that didn't happen. Well, at least we didn't see it happen. Even though I understood why Aiden wouldn't go into Carrie's apartment, since it made him remember all the bad memories from their relationship, I was still surprised, since it made it look like they only brought Aiden back for one episode. So I was really happy when Aiden said that New York has hotels, and Aiden and Carrie kissed. Who knows how long Aiden's going to be in the show, but I hope it's for a while. Thanks for watching, guys! If you saw the episodes, let me know in the comments what you thought about them. And if you want to see any of my previous and Just Like That reviews, check out the playlist. And if you want to see any of my future and Just Like That reviews, or any of my other future videos, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.